almost at halfway point of this 200 breaststroke. 4 of 9. There is the lineup for this one. Paige Fenton from Loughborough University goes in lane number 4. Some good young talent in this one, Amy. Almost well, not quite an entire field of teenagers. We've got Paige Fenton, 21 years of age. Pixie Leo Kazliki down in lane number 9, 28 years of age, but the rest are teenagers.
Yeah, it's really good to see we have so many juniors, especially in breaststroke in Great Britain. We've had great talent over the years. Obviously, Molly Renshaw as kind of our lasting breaststroker that sadly has retired and left us. But yeah, we've got Cara and Gillian coming through in this event. So yeah, it's really good to see such depth of junior breaststroke swimmers in the country.
And it's that Basildon cap, Jasmine Carter, that orange cap of Basildon that leads them out in the early stages here. So the 15-year-old is going to be one that is going to get to the wall. Carter, Ellen Bagley in second position, and right up there at the top as well, Beth Young going well, Olivia Robbins going well too. The 14-year-old from City of Birmingham, right up there in lane 0.
Yeah, some really young swimmers here in this heat number 4. Starting to kind of show a little bit of momentum here. Those two swimmers in the middle starting to break away a little bit from the rest of the field, trying to increase that stroke rate into this midpoint of the race. It's really important in any stroke, but in particular breaststroke, is to get into the wall fast, get round that wall really tight, really quick, and then spring off and use the length and the speed of that underwater to kind of accelerate and drive away from your competitors.
And do you think the likes of Adam Peaty has had an effect on what kind of stroke that people are maybe specialising in, the breaststrokers? I mean, Britain have always been, right throughout the years, for some reason, right in the Olympics, going back years and years and years, Adrian Moorhouse, Duncan Goodhue, David Wilkie, for example, breaststrokers have been right to the fore in GB swimming, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think that does inspire and want the next generation to be a part of that and hold on to that legacy. And yeah, especially in the men's side, but I think it definitely crosses over, and we see, especially Adam Peaty, you hear a lot about at the moment. Doesn't matter whether he's male or female, you want to be a breaststroke swimmer in this country. And we started to see, I think, some of the technique change. I always, as a younger swimmer, would have thought junior swimmers in breaststroke were really long and really kind of relaxed, but we're starting to see a lot more power in breaststroke swimming in particular.
Yeah, a couple of powerful strokes at the front of the field here. There's Jasmine Carter in lane number 5, also going well. Right down closest to us, Megan Mills from York City. The two orange caps are going to lead them home here, I think. It is going to be, well, entry times for Jasmine Carter there, 2:38 and 2:39. It was Megan Mills into the wall first, 2:37, so that's a couple of seconds improvement. The improvements keep coming.
Yeah, I suppose we've seen lots of personal bests, especially from the junior swimmers. It is nice to come to the British Champs and perform kind of when you are under a little bit more pressure. There is a lot more people watching. Obviously, the TV cameras are here. The event is bigger, so it is a lot different to swimming at your regional or your county championships.
Yeah, and they have stepped up. The youngsters definitely. 2:37.91 for Megan Mills. Great swim from her.
Sixth heat, the female 100 metres breaststroke. Charlotte Cope of Guildford City goes in lane 0. Ellie Sibbald Perkins of the Uni of Birmingham is in 1. Sophie Murray for Harrogate is in 2. Emma Allott-File for Guildford City goes in 3. Chloe Bown for Mount Kelly's in 4. Ellie Kennington for Plymouth Leander is in 5. Rebecca Keatley for the City of Cambridge in 6. 7 is Ruby Stevenson for the City of Milton Keynes. 8, Holly Waymond for Maxwell. And 9, Megan Mills for York City. Bown turns first at halfway, 32.48. Allott-File is 0.44 behind, with Mills actually turning second. Only 9 100ths behind the leader. Continues to be lane 4 out in front. Bown, aged 18, representing Mount Kelly here at the Go Cardless Swim England National Winter Championships. Into the wall they go. It will be bound first in 109.13. That is a new PB of almost a full second, actually, for Chloe Bound. Second, Megan Mills down in lane 9, 109.54 for the outsider. The 16-year-old sets a new PB of a second and a half. Four feet, the 100 IM, and Indigo Spence of Chelsea and Westminster goes in lane 0. Maisie Fisher for Millfields in 1. Megan Higgs for Millfields in 2. Megan Mills for York City is in 3. 4 is Hannah Day for Chichester. Lane 5 is Constance Logan for Crawley. 6 is Lily Brabin for Union Birmingham. 7, Georgina Hawkins for Street. 8 is Clementine Lavelle for Mount Kelly. And 9, Elizabeth Annis for Pershaw. Lane 4 seems to be just ahead. Hannah Day did turn 8 100ths ahead of Clementine Lavelle. But Megan Mills using the breaststroke to her advantage, and she will turn first with 75 left to swim. Lane 8 also in the mix still. Clementine Lavelle, aged 15, will be in the leaders as we come into the wall. I think this will come from York, lane 3. Mills goes 105.03. That is a new PB in excess of a second.